थोड़ी सी
आपके को-चेयर कहाँ गए?
हमारे को-चेयर
चेन्नैया जी वहाँ
वहाँ
पे
चले गए।
Sir, no problem. There is problem.
Yes.
International audience wants is sending messages.
धन्यवाद सर।
Please come. No, please.
No, I get occasional phones. I don't want to disturb this. I just.
ये वर्ल्ड सोशल फोरम की इतिहास उसको
भाषा में बोलते हैं।
I suppose Gautam Modi and Smilam ji has very clearly and eloquently explained that what has gone through the World Social Forum, the process, the contribution that it made. Of course, Vijay narrated very well that what had gone through, what had been the achievement and what it was. I would like to focus that the challenge that we have at this point of time, because any specific process primarily must look into the challenges that it faces in its contemporary perspective.
Sorry, Ashok, could you shift to Chennaiya's chair?
Might be a little more.
हाँ, इसको
आप भी शुरू करेंगे ना?
बहुत कर
And what is the contemporary situation? I just received a message that Mr. Trump in the United States has won 3 more states. So that is, I guess that we must keep in mind this kind of the statement that are coming from, so-called voice that, which is very frightening. And it is not different even in the country. And yesterday when there was a demonstration, Kanhaiya was again attacked. The whole university environment has been pushed into, instead of an academic dialogue, discussion and debate, has been converted into, kind of threatening the academic excellence that our universities usually represent. And for last few years, specifically since this new government has come, everyone in this country is feeling insecure. As a Dalit, I am very, very scared of the development that are taking place in this country. Anything that we spell out is looked from a perspective which is completely alien to us. We have faced the attack of the casteist forces for 1,000 years. But the kind of the attack now we face is unparalleled. It is not a casteist attack, it's primarily the most heinous and violent attack that Dalit face across the country. This is not only about the Dalits, same is with the minorities. They are the Christians, they are the Muslims. So, at this, in our country, that is very, very, have a situation which is very uncomfortable. Many people have dubbed it as, that intolerance that prevails. And when I remember that, when we were talking about the World Social Forum in 2003 and 2004, situation was not that bad at that time. There was huge, despite the same dispensation being there in the power, there was lots of more spaces, more open spaces to discuss, deliberate. But today I think that space is completely, that out of the, we don't have feeling that we have that space at all. Therefore, talking about a very minuscule part of the country that we all are, and looking at us as this is NGO wala, this is trade union wala, this is movement wala, this is political wala. I think this is little misplaced at this point of time. know that the WSF process has been going on for quite some time. I have never attended after 2006 specifically. We had reason that not attending, but I guess those reasons do not matter at this point of time. Those reasons have not been removed, or those reasons still exist. But I guess the danger that we face is far, far greater than the differences that we have. And this is what I guess that should decide and design the new paradigm of the process that we're talking about. And therefore, I guess that the Montreal process could probably bring us, and the debate and discussions around the World Social Forum process can bring us to some senses, and which we can really discuss around and create what kind of the response we should have in such a hugely closed structure that we face in this country at this point of time. Political parties themselves are, when we had in 2003, the political process was quite strong. Now, most of the political forces which were part of, the World Social Forum, they are quite weak. And in fact, I find them hardly having, many of them do not have even the sufficient number to challenge the violence that we face in the society. And even if they, whatever meager, resources and the forces of the, mobilization they have, even if they challenge, then they are, brutally suppressed and brutally suppressed by the ruling dispensation. So these are very, very challenging situations, and on behalf of National Confederation of Dalit Adivasi Organizations, we believe that any process that opens up the possibility of opening this space, we will be part of that. And I know that we all need to put that energy to open up this space. The space is closing, shrinking very fast, much faster than we can open up. I believe that this process has a possibility because it was, we have experience of, we have marched on this path of opening up the spaces. So it's not that we are new on this route. Obviously, the challenges are much more harder because for the last almost more than 10 years, we have not walked through that road long enough. It has lots of problems, it has lots of challenges. But I'm sure that with such a great number of the people and movement and all that, we can really open up that space. And finally, resource will be an issue. And I'm always, that I know that there are always debates around this money and that money and that money and that money. This country is paying more than 4.5 lakh crore rupees as interest every year. And you tell me which one of us are not the beneficiary of the foreign funds? It may not be directly. It may not be going directly to your organization. But at this point of time, whether you are left or right or center, we are all beneficiaries of the foreign funds. Our country runs on the foreign funds. FDI, which is much touted that we have a 350 billion foreign reserves. All the roads you pass through, all the establishment, all the infrastructure they use to use foreign funds. They are heavily invested. So I guess this is a very thin line, and we need to let these thin lines and these thin debates should not divide us, creating a new path. We always thought, we always give a call that एक नई दुनिया मुमकिन है. This was our slogan. Another world is possible. The other people, those people can use the funds, national, international, all kinds of the funds, you know. And we are debating about. I'm sure that the noble objective that we have, we should not divert from our noble objective. I'm sure that, I know that there is a perspective that our resources should also be noble. We can be very cautious, we should be cautious. We should not get into funds or resources which we do not know where they are coming from. But if we know very well that where they are coming from, I suppose these thin lines should not divide us. And particularly when we know Sandeep is here. I know that many organizations generate lots of local funds now. But if we are talking about a massive process, we cannot avoid support of some of the foreign funds. Thank you very much, friends.
Thank you, Suri. Our co-chair Chennaiya would like to.
Question for chair because time is.
आगे आ जाओ सर.
Yeah. We set the time. We should keep in mind so that we can complete whatever the discussions that we said.